Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis looks to be off the table for reasons unknown, other than Regis has came out and said that if it doesn't happen, he is looking to fight Adrien Broner in November or December of 2023. And I mean, that looks good for him, you know. Either way, if he gets to fight with Haney, if he gets to fight with Broner, I think it's a little bit too soon for him to fight Haney, but he is being cherry picked by a person that is going around cherry picking and ducking fighters right now. And we're gonna get straight into that. Devin Haney, why he's even going up to 140 to fight Regis when he could have had, when he's ducking the rematch against Lomachenko. He is clearly ducking Shakur Stevenson, and he doesn't want any smoke with Tank Davis. So with Regis, there's a, of course, there's a puncher's chance in any boxing match, and Regis definitely has that chance, but Devin ain't gonna get in any sort of in anything close to anything like that. He's gonna keep him away with the jab, and he'll outpoint him pretty much, and I think that'll be a real easy fight for him. But what fight I do not think will be easy is Regis versus Adrien Broner. If Adrien Broner were to even ever take the time out to listen to me, I really don't want to see that fight happen. I don't want. I think Adrien Broner would get hurt in that fight. If any boxing fans pay attention to what's been going on in the boxing world, especially with Adrien Broner, he's definitely got a problem. In one of the videos that was taken down off the internet, where he was highly intoxicated after his last fight that was promoted by Don King, and he just doesn't seem like he's in the right space. I mean, he's since then he's had some good interviews, but what's going on behind the scenes is what's always been his problem. He's got some demons back there, and I would love for him to just focus on boxing if he could, but it might be just a little bit too late for him to take on take on somebody like Regis, and he couldn't even get out the last guy on a Friday night. So I don't want to see that fight. But back to Devin Haney though, ducking everybody and trying to cherry pick Regis. It's still a dangerous fight, but why is he ducking Shakur Stevenson? Did you hear what Bill, his dad, said about that? Check this out.
Listen, brother, you get what I'm saying? The first thing that I don't even know how it happened, because we thought that we was getting points. You dig what I mean? Because Core is an Olympic. Core always then got in on Devin. Nigga, are you tripping? You niggas talking, y'all. Nigga, the whole shit started because it was live that we're in there with Core. Not Core is getting out on us. Like, he's the big nigga. He's the big homie in the shit. It was never. We would always, nigga, first the gap was like this. The gap got closer always up. If you got off any with Core, it was a plus. If you just had a good day, that's how it was. But all the way up until now, brother. That's why I told you. I said, inside the weight classes, when we move it, just like niggas is moving now, brother, if it's too hot at 30, we already ready to go to 40, brother.
You heard it right there. I mean, it might not even be Devin's decision. It might be Bill's decision to move up to 140. As you can see, he already had that planned out. As you heard, if 135 is too hot, we're already ready to go to 140. And that's what it seems like. I mean, he did become undisputed champion, and he could have just came out and said, I'm done with that and I'm moving on to 140. And that's what he should have did, instead of sticking around and then being challenged by Shakur, or not even that. I wouldn't even say challenged by Shakur, because even though Shakur did step in the ring and they challenged him to the next fight, and Devin threw him a contract. I think, if I'm correct, it was 75-25 sort of deal, and that was just wrong. Even Mayweather came out and said that was just wrong, and Devin felt that Shakur should have took that deal, because that was the type of deal he got when he fought Kambosos. It was a messed up deal, but he did it. He had to fight him twice, and he had to go to Australia to do it. So, he just felt like that he should take anything that he threw. And this is kind of the same kind of stuff that we went through with the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. And finally, Errol being the bigger side, on the A side of the things, then, not now, he caved into a lot of more demands that Crawford wanted, and that's how that fight was able to happen. So, not saying Shakur didn't want the fight, but if he really, really wanted the fight, he could have took that deal. I mean, he goes in there, takes the deal, he goes in there and takes his belts. Then what? Because now he's going to be chasing him. Now he's going into 140. Maybe we don't know if this Regis fight goes through, because it still hasn't went to go through yet. So if it goes through, we'll see. But in the meantime, it doesn't look like he's trying to have any rematch with Loma. He doesn't want anything to do with Shakur. And Tank is, I don't even know what Tank's trying to do right now. He hasn't picked nobody. There's been talks of him and Shakur, but that's down the line. They're saying that's like the biggest fight in boxing, but that's not gonna happen next. So we already know about that. But other than that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Leo World News. Check that out for some of your latest blogs, and also check out the YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate it. I'm out.